My name is Steve Spurgeon. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. This year I've started an organization called USA Superheroes. And the purpose of USA Superheroes is simply to honor you, first responders, as the real superheroes in America. And it's not because you have any superhero power, but it's because you are the only ones that are willing to live a life of service and sacrifice to make our communities better and our nation. Now, my dad was in the Air Force for 31 years, retired Chief Master Sergeant. I grew up on Air Force bases, so I've always honored people who serve. But I wrote a song called Wake Up in the USA the day after 9/11. Now, when I wrote this song, I just knew that the message in that song could help change the hearts of America. But of course, in order for people to change and to see that we are better together in America, our differences are our strengths. We got to find out what we have in common. I say it's you. You see, Donald Trump came to Council Bluffs, Iowa in 2018. A friend of mine went to the rally. When he left the rally, he gave me a call and said, "Steve, you should have went out to that rally. There was 20,000 people in the parking lot, and had you went out there with your American flag guitar, played your song, Wake Up in the USA, the people would have heard you, the media was there." So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So I looked online. The next rally was in a place called Masoni, Wisconsin. Now, I've never been to Masoni, had no clue where it was, but I had $200 in my pocket. And I told my wife I'd be back tomorrow. There should be enough gas money to get there. So I got to Masoni, Wisconsin after 8 hours of driving and $170 in gas. But when I got there, there were at least 20,000 people sitting out there in the parking lot. So I got my guitar out, I had an amplifier, had a generator. I pushed myself to the front of the line, and I said, "Hey, I'm Steve Spurgeon from Omaha, Nebraska, and I've got some new songs for America." The crowd went nuts, and I ended up on CBS World News Tonight that night. Now, at that point, one of the vendors comes over and he grabs my guitar case and he said, "You guys give this guy some money." So people start throwing money in my case out there. At the end of the night, I'm counting my money, $178. I had enough money to get home. But at that moment, it felt like God was saying, "Steve, I thought you were trying to unify America, right? Find what we have in common." Here comes one of the vendors who invited me at that time to follow those guys around the nation. "You do what you do, we'll do what we do, Steve. Go ahead and get your message out." So I slept on a blow-up mattress in the back of my Suburban for about 30 days. But every place we went, when first responders showed up, when you showed up, it was like we were in an NFL stadium and the game-winning touchdown was scored. It was, and I said to myself, that's it. See, in 2018, we had this big Be Kind campaign that was nationwide. I'm sure you remember. There are billboards all over the country. But what is kindness when you don't know how to honor people? First responders, you're the definition of honor. You're black, white, left, right, Republican, Democrat. But you put those differences aside every day while you put your lives in each other's hands and then go out and sacrifice yourselves and serve to make sure our communities are safe, to make sure that the freedoms that we have in America are protected. That's who you are. Serving and sacrifice. That's the definition of honor. So I decided at that time, I'm going to go to New York City. That's why I wrote the song. 9/11 was my inspiration. So I took off to New York City. So I walked in the streets of New York with my guitar, walking into police stations and firehouses. I was invited back to the firehouse that lost the most men during 9/11 to talk to those guys. I was also invited back to First Precinct in Manhattan. Got a chance to address them while they were decorating for a Christmas party. So now in my mind, honoring first responders, that's the key. That's the key to unifying America. So on my way back to Omaha, I'm doing some research, reaching out to Omaha. That's when I discovered the mental health statistics. First responders attempt to commit suicide at 10 times the rate of the general public. Holy smokes. And all of the other mental health issues that first responders are dealing with right now. So I reached out to Omaha and Bellevue, and I went to every police precinct, every roll call, every firehouse the 7 days before Christmas in Omaha. 2 days after Christmas, I received a message on Facebook. A lady who saw the coverage of what I was doing on television, she said it made her feel like her life was worth living because 2018 to her was going to be her last Christmas. So when I heard that this message really affected the saving of first responders' life, I just felt that I had to get myself in a position to where I come and see all of you. I want to take this message to all of you to let you know just how important you are to the fabric of the American society. So, the coronavirus hit. Here I am in the parking lot at one of the Metro Nashville Police Departments on my way back to Omaha. And as I was driving, I thought to myself, you know what, Steve? You can stop somewhere and videotape this message and you can get it out to them. The coronavirus is not going to stop me from reaching first responders and letting you know how much we appreciate what you do, how much we love you, how much we care about you, and especially right now during these times when we don't really know what's going on in America. It is so important right now that people like you exist, people who commit to living a life to serve and protect others. We need you more now than ever before. So as this situation unfolds, thank you. Thank you. You are America's real superheroes.
Wake up in the USA. Wake up in the USA. Help others when you can. Respect your fellow man. Can't you see the times are changing?